Adonis. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Happy Valentine's Day. Do I sound, is the reverb on? Do I sound like I'm in a church? I have two audio imports, one for karaoke, one for not, and I kind of forget which one's which. You sounded fine, thank you! You are good? That is awesome to hear. I'm excited for the stream today. So, I'm gonna be singing just a few songs. Get us hyped up for the Doki Doki Literature Club. I wonder if we'll get into any of the good juicy parts of the game tonight. It took me about, I've already beat the game once before. It took me about 6 hours or so, I think, to beat it. And we're definitely not gonna get through the whole thing. We might get through half of it. I had to brew some tea. I had to steep some tea because my throat hasn't been feeling that good today. What have you been up to today? Typo. I'm typing in my Discord on them. Nothing too much. Did you get any candy? You eat any candies or anything sweet today? I have some chocolate covered strawberries to eat, but I haven't eaten them yet because I've just been drinking tea all day and cough drops, honestly. You said AR-30 and Genshin Impact. Ooh, very nice. That's a grind. It really takes a while just to get to 16, honestly, I think, anyway. My character, I made a free-to-play account, which I'm gonna play on mostly, I think, and I'm only like 17 right now. I think the highest I've ever been is like 25 or something like that. Ah, this tea's so hot. Just gonna wait for some more people to get in before we start this song. I don't have a set list. So we're just kind of going with it. Ginger tea is the best. So yeah, Valentine's Day 2021. It's snowing in my house. There's lots of snow. I think I'm gonna be stuck at home all week because we're gonna be snowed in. I don't know if many people will make it to the stream tonight. I think people are saying they got lots of stuff to do, which makes sense. I mean, this is Valentine's Day after all. Chris, hello! Hi! Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm just trying to see if anybody else is gonna show up. Got Adonis here. Don't want anybody to miss the scuffed. How was your day? Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you liked your card. I made you your e-card. By the way, how's your streams on YouTube going? I've seen you have a few up, but like I haven't been able to pop in. Oh goodness. I'm drinking so much tea. It feels good though. I need to get a bottle of water, but I think I'll pass on it. Probably shouldn't, but also today, I had some special point redemptions. Basically, let's see, the new ones. The big one is the custom Valentine's Day card. I'll make a Valentine's Day card for anybody who redeems it on stream. I can send it to you, DM it to you, Twitter or Discord, if you like. And then there's also just another redemption, a cute one. Nothing has been scheduled, just finishing streaming the making of a lo-fi love song. Ah, I saw that! Oh, I need to check out that VOD. Check out what kind of softwares you use. I've messed around on some of them, and they're just really complicated for me. Like, what's the one I tried? I tried the one that Hayakim uses. I forgot what it's called though. I tried FL Studio too a little bit, but that's not the one he uses. It's just too much. It's too much for me. Brain too smooth for that. When I composed music back in the day, which I'm still kind of making songs now, but they're more like not as serious. They're kind of just like joke meme songs. But when I did compositions back in the day, like in high school and stuff, I just played guitar and piano, recorded it. I use Guitar Pro a lot. Guitar Pro is honestly my only program I use to compose, because that's really all I knew. Like, I don't know how to read music. Would you know that already? And so I only knew guitar tablature, and you could compose music just from knowing that, basically. Is it snowing where you are? Yes! It's snowing a lot, like a lot. It's really gonna start snowing a lot tonight. So I'm gonna be stuck inside my house for the rest of the week. I'm glad I have a bunch of rice and like tea and stuff. Do you have any recording up? I do somewhere. I have it on a SoundCloud somewhere, but I don't know where the SoundCloud is. I can't find it. It's so old. Like I said, it was back in high school, so. Juni kind of boomer. We don't talk about that. Yeah, I used to really enjoy it. Pretty much all of my influence were Japanese descent. I listened to a lot of Japanese rock music, like X Japan and Gazetto, and Cafe, and What Is Ma. They were like a gothic band. That's where a lot of my inspiration came from. And X Japan. The guitarist from X Japan, Hide, was one of my idols growing up. I like the pillows. Ah, it sounds familiar. It sounds really familiar. I think that's more like alternative rock. I was like into the really heavy rock. I'm a metalhead, like secretly. Juni's boomer, so that stuff used to be cool back in the day. It's nostalgic for me. Of course, I like all kinds of music, but I like just heavy rock music. And yeah, heavy rock music holds a close place in my heart. And I kind of have a soft spot for country music too. I know they're like the complete opposite of each other. I also really liked classical music a lot. I listened to a lot of like a Mozart, Beethoven, Chopin type stuff when I was in high school. I would like to listen to operas. This sounds so weird, but yeah, I was into some weird stuff. Okay, well, I guess I can go ahead and start the singing. I'm so nervous just because my voice has been like messing up all day, but I guess it's fine. I used to listen to a lot of punk rock and metal. Mastodon, I don't know them. Black Flag. Oh, Black Flag. The Beehole Surfers. Electric Wizard. Fun. I didn't really listen to a lot of punk rock, I guess. I guess I just listened to like the mainstream stuff, like Good Charlotte, Simple Plan. I mentioned Simple Plan in my latest video. Good Charlotte, Simple Plan, Yellow Card. Yeah. Okay, gosh, I'm so nervous, but I guess I'll start. Alright, let me pull it up. My stomach is starting to churn. Alright. So, this is my karaoke screen. I don't know what to put up. I don't know what I'm doing because I'm nervous. I forgot what I'm doing. Okay, so the first song, I don't know if you guys will know it. It is a song by Hololive Hachama, and the quality is not that great because I could not find a karaoke version, so I had to like you know, mess with it myself in Audacity. So yeah, it might sound a little dodo. But be kind, please. No pressure. I'm under pressure, like David Bowie. Okay. Alright, let me turn off this background music. Okay, let me switch the audios here. Hello! Do you hear the reverb? Reverb activate. I'm so nervous. Thankfully there's not a whole lot of people here. I can't imagine what I'd feel like if there are a whole bunch of people watching. Like, they're all gonna laugh at me when my throat dies. Okay, let's see. Alright, here we go. We're going to start. I hope it's not too loud. That it? Oh, thank you for the host! Hello! Alright. You're gonna have to let me know how loud the music is. Okay, let me know if this music is too loud. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look like it's too loud. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this song or not. Hi, how are you? Are you calling up my phone? Baby, tell me what is wrong. Don't you ever let me go. Hi, I am good. I am still looking for proof. Am I good enough for you? Don't you tell me what's my rule. This is me. Are you coming on the ride? We are going super high. Got to be who what I like. You and me. Are you ready for the fight? Alright, alright, alright. Stronger than I've ever been before. This is who I am. Nothing can and far away, you and me make that part of me. I hear you, my big red heart, my big red heart, my big red heart. I'll be true to my big red heart, my big red heart, my big red heart. I got them all. I'm like digging. Over there, thank you for coming along on this journey of my own. Promise me you won't let go. Yes, this is me. I am falling, but I'm strong, cause you got me in your arms. Don't you ever let me go. I want you to come with me on the ride. This is going super high. I am falling from the sky. Just to be who you wanna be, that's right. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, that's basically the end of this song. Okay. Hachima! Okay, that's the one I was the most nervous about. Okay, so there's that one. I'm gonna take some tea now. Okay. So I hope your ears are I hope your ears are alive. Shane, hello! Welcome. I just sang the first song. You missed the worst one. Thank you. You don't have to suffer through it. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day! Okay. The next song. Next song. I don't know if you guys will know this one at all. It's a Spanish singer. Her name's Selena. It's a song by Selena. So yeah, I'm super nervous, but let's go. I used to love this song when I was a little girl. It's so pretty. Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too. 'Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room, dreaming about you and me. I wonder if you ever see me, and I wonder if you know I'm there. If you looked in my eyes, would you see what's inside? Would you even care? I just wanna hold you close, but so far all I have are dreams of you. So I wait for the day and the courage to say how much I love you. Yes, I do. I'll be dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room, dreaming about you and me. Yay! Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I still can't believe that you came up to me and said, I love you. I love you too. Now I'm dreaming with you tonight till tomorrow, and for all of my life. And there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room, dreaming with you endlessly. And That's one of my favorite songs. It's so pretty, and it's such a sad story though about her. Yippee baby. That was great. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the kindness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gotta calm down. I love how you end the songs early. I sure do. Because, I mean, I'm not singing anymore. I'm just nervous. Okay. I have one more song. And the song is related to what we're playing tonight. Doggy Doggy Literature Club. So, I don't know if you guys know Monica yet, but if you don't know Monica yet, you will meet Monica tonight. Okay, well, here we go. Every day, I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Drake. Only write bitter words for those who are dear to me. Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? And if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? Live in your reality. If I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be. No! Well, that's Monica's song. Just Monica. Now what? Your voice is beautiful. Thank you so much. My voice is scuffed. What are you talking about? Ay, ay, ay. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad your ears didn't fall off. Okay, I gotta pull up Doki now. Doki, Doki. Hato, thank you so much. You guys are so kind. What? I am here. Alright. Alright, you guys have to let me know how the sound is. Hey, you haven't heard a bad voice until you're mine. I don't think you heard mine yet. Oh, I doubt that's true. Okay, I'm going to go grab another drink. Also, I have egg on my head today. Egg on my head 5 ever. Coming from a singing instructor, you have a lot of control. I'm impressed. Well, thank you. You're a singing instructor. Now I'm super embarrassed. You indeed have an egg on your head. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. I don't know. I've been wanting to sing professionally for, you know, ever. Many years. But I haven't had professional coaching yet. It's something I want to invest in the future. Okay, I go get drink. Hold on. Okay, have a drink. I also got my strawberries. Oh gosh, what are we in store for today? I don't even know. I played this game when it came out, but I haven't played it since. These strawberries look delicious. I only eat strawberries one time a year. Dunkin' Donuts are gone now. It's just a bubble and cookies. True. It's usually cookies and boba. Yum yum yum. Strawberry. Blech. Anyone down to play some Minecraft tomorrow? You wanna play Minecraft tomorrow? I haven't been really playing Minecraft. At the new game. Enter your name. Juni? I guess. Hey! Oh, by the way, I have to voice this, so I'm sorry. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. By the way, in regards to this note you have posted is -1 where I live. Oh my gosh! That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Now I get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I decide and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. You have the week off from school. That's awesome. Is it because of snow? Blech. My mom is a little surprised they're playing this game considering how dark it is. Yeah, it is really dark. It's only one time a year. Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Juni. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori-chan. Hehehe. We cross the street together, make our way to school. Blech. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. You've grown so much since the first time I saw your stream. You were on my very first stream, I think. Thank you. Yeah, we have grown a lot, huh? By the way, Juni, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Whoa, it's like really me. Uh-huh. Congrats, you're almost at 100 followers. Yeah, I know. That's thanks to Thero. Thero got us some raids. Very kind. Ray, you're here! Happy Valentine's Day, friendo. How was your day? I'm eating strawberries. I know I shouldn't, but I am. Ooh. I can't help it. I only eat them one time a year. Oh, now my hands are all juicy. I got berry juices. The juices. Yeah. How is you? I'm fine. Egg on my head 5 ever. Hato dogu. I already did the singing. Be happy you missed it. Oh, okay. We gotta get back to the story. Okay. You can look back on it if you want to. I wouldn't suggest it though. Alright. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Oh, by the way, let me know if the game music's too loud. Or if I'm too loud. Please. I don't want it to look weird. Well, okay, it already looks weird. Or sound weird. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? That's like me to you guys. Everything Gucci? Here, I will go to try to get you a raid right now. Shay, no! You don't have to do that. I mean, if you want to, you can. But you don't have to do that. Just being here is so important to me. Ray, I had so much fun playing with you last night. Hello, Streamlabs! Wow. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Hey girl, what you talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with being a NEET. Ugh. My face was hurting, mine was too. I was crying. My eyes were burning because of tears. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Oh, you think I should make Juni like my voice in the game like country like? Yeah, we're gonna be like Bumpkin Juni. Bumpkin Neat. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Why do I let myself get lectured? Oh wait. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Can you guys even understand what I'm saying? The school days is ordinary as ever, and it's over before you know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I ain't got no choice but to start with an anime club. Hello? Sayori? I mean, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. I gotta make it interesting somehow. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way in heck I'm coming to your club. Meanie. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. She knows I can't read. Oh god. I'm horrible. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyhow? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Anime club, any club. I know, right? Don't make any promises you don't intend to keep. I can't tell if Sayori really is that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned out all of this. I let out a long sigh. I don't like this. Should I do a different accent? Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Actually, that's supposed to be southern accent. No! Oh yeah, by the way, hi. Hi, Alexis. Yeah, ikimasho. Alright, what do you guys think? Should I keep the accent or do a different one? Should I do like a grandma accent? What kind of accent should I do? Keep it! Why do you have an egg on your head? Because egg on my head 5 ever hot dogu. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Maybe I'll try to be a little less bumpkin. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. 5 ever and ever. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? What? Alexis, I'm sorry. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Juni, what a nice surprise. I can't do this many voices. Welcome to the Literature Club. Maybe she should be like Big Sister Ada Ada. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yoo-hoo! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Come in there. Natsuki. The girl with sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Oh, Choo-choo, I love you, Ray. Choo, mwah, 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 mwah. So many kisses. So many kisses for Ray. No! Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Holy, the way you could just change your voice on a fly like that. Oh, thank you, Tara. Probably makes you guys wonder, huh? Which one's the real voice? You'll never know. Alright. Okay, this is Sayori. You can just ignore her while she gets moody. Oh, true. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears to be comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Juni. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Natsuki, best girl. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. I have 3K points, let's go. I'm sorry, Alexis. I love you. Thank you for being here and suffering. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Juni. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. I'm getting the accents mixed up. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. I'm just gonna get braces. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? I'm sorry you think Natsuki is the best girl because I really don't know what voice to do for her. What kind of voice should I do for her? I don't even know. Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Hehe, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Hello, Dedetsuki! Really deep Natsuki voice. Dedetsuki, happy Valentine's Day! Hello! Actually, I think it's the day after Valentine's Day for you. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. I'm gonna die, probably. It's delicious. I can't do the voices. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you... Wait. Why are you... I can't even... Why are you thanking me? No, I can't do a deep voice. I can't do a deep voice. heard this somewhere before. Made them for you. Oh my god, I can't. Natsuki, I need to find a voice for you. I just set up a raid and they're gonna raid after they're done streaming. Oh gosh, I feel bad. I feel bad for anybody coming into the stream. The stream is so weird. Okay. Alright, let's think, guys. We have to get a voice for Natsuki. Maybe we can try like a bad British accent. What do you think? We can try a bad British accent, maybe. Cause I suck at British accents. Okay. I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. I can't even do British accent. But not for you, you dummy. Alright, alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea make you enjoy a good book or help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raised an eyebrow, then smiled at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really is happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Haha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I can't handle these voices. There's too many. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. I don't like Monica. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Oh, Monica's okay. If only she could get love too. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Juni, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a way of answering that. Manga. To people, I don't like Monica and Yuri. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces a rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment. I can't do this. Natsuki, why is your voice so hard? I don't even know what to say. I hate horror. I can't do a voice for Natsuki. I'm sorry, Natsuki, you're cute. I just don't know what to do for you. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I just think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. You a girl in this game. I think I'm a guy in this game. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Juni? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I've bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Juni! You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right! Gosh! Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yeah! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! I like that you're still doing the voices! I'm trying! It's hard though. I like this. Oh god, I'm glad somebody likes it. I feel like it's so cringy. Okay. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Juni, I look forward to seeing how well you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Oh, whoops. How do I get back? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Nice and calm. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. I'm glad you think so, Dada. Hey Juni, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Ah, that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yosh! I just need to make the most of my circumstances, I guess, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh Lord, what are we gonna write? I should have finished this game. Oh God, we have to write a poem! It's time to write a poem. Big words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Oh God, what should we pick? Oh, wait. Which girl are we going for? I don't know. Guys, which girl do you like best? Who should we pursue? I mean, I know I like best. Well, I'm a sucker for, like, the library nerd girls, so I really like Yuri. I like you! Aww. I like you too, Dede. Can I pick you? I don't like any. Of course you can pick me. But, you know, you can just come here and talk to me. You're on Discord. You don't have to write me a poem. I really like Yuri. I like Yuri and Monica. Who do you guys like? Ray, who do you like? What, you like Yuri? You want to do Yuri? That sounds weird. Yuri, go, go! Okay, here we go. Okay, Yuri... what would Yuri pick? Yuri would pick... maybe Melancholy. What do you think? We got it right! She jumped up. Okay. Disoriented. No, Scars. Aw, man, no. We got it wrong. Okay. Mouse. Sticky. Explode. Destiny. Sunny. Romance. Extraordinary. Intellectual. Love. Agonizing. I don't know. Which one? Intellectual, maybe? Yeah! Alright. Ribbon. Lazy. Loud. Pleasure. Happiness. Cheer. Jumpy. Daydream. Waterfall. Sadness. Shoot. I don't know. Daydream, maybe? Ah! No! Play a Pokemon. Good luck! Raindrops, vitality, meager, peaceful, landscape, emo, puppy, bed, vibrant, beauty. I don't know. Beauty. We keep going for Sayori. I don't want Sayori. How much longer are you going to be streaming for? Because I have to leave in a little bit. If there's a Monaco route. I don't think there is a Monaco route. I'm gonna be streaming for a little while longer. Probably for a while. Probably a couple more hours. Let's see. Imagination. Family, lipstick. Listen. Nightgown. Covet. Pure. Fickle. Heaven sent. Comfort. Playground. Treasure. Hard. Captain Crabs. We're gonna go for Sayori. We're going for Sayori right now. We're picking all the Sayori ones. Tragedy. Kitty. Wonderful. Milk. Disown. Promise. Marriage. Vivid. Horror. Bouncy. Horror. I'm saying horror, by the way. I'm not saying another word. Horror. Hara. Cry. Poof. Warm. Atone. Empty. Starscape. Massacre. Wrath. Vanilla. Desire. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's the thing though. I do not like those words that that end in the raw. Like horror. I can't say error. I can't, cause it makes my mouth feel weird. Like error. Error. Horror. Horror. I hate these words. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you a heads up. If you complete the Pokédex, you get a shiny charm. Oh yeah, I know that. I know that one. Oh wait, we gotta pick something. Poof. Excitement, frightening, parfait, parkour, jump, shame, lust, dance, anxiety, Doki, and I don't know. How about frightening, kiss, unstable, crimson, cute, suicide. Oh god, existence, infallible. Breathe, precious rose. Papa, unrequited. Defeat, awesome. Charm, candy, vertigo, lollipop. Grief, chocolate. I don't know. Smile, Valentine, death. Broken. Vacay. Sensation. Fantasy. Kawaii. Rainbow. Bliss. Fantasy. Aw, man. Summer. Tears. After image. Lucky. Infinite. Contamination. Determination. Entropy. How do you say that? Insight. Fireworks. Katy Perry. Inferno, unending, anime, color, party, climax, disaster, fluffy, flower, hopeless. Katy Perry! Anime, that's always the answer. Hair, Do you guys remember who is that? Who's that guy that used to sing that song? It's like an old song. It's like Scotty something. He was like, "Hey there, I like your hair. I love your hair." Oh my god. Yes, that's always the answer. Strongly agree. Hey there, I like your hair. I love your hair. Oh my god. That's a good song. Journey. Shiny special nature. Misery sweet strawberry. Misfortune friends passion philosophy. I like philosophy. Scotty vanity, that was it. What was the one about the mall? He's like, let's go to the mall. We gotta have it all, yeah. Something that. Judgment, nibble, ambient analysis, dream shopping, fireflies, blanket, fester, unrestrained. How about dream? Sing, disarray, socks, hope, whirlwind, sparkle, aura, silly, pain, joy. I like joy. I did a Google search. Ducky ducky. Alright, our poem's done. I haven't been messing. Massage. Oh, it's not importante. Oh, wait, I have to do voices. Okay. Hi again, Juni. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Juni. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. See? Mama. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Juni always gives it his best as long as he's having... Ugh. He... She helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room? How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room's so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hehe. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Juni have become good friends too. Sayori! Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she has put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Buried in the burger. Welcome to Good Burger. How to Good Burger? How can I go? I don't know what just happened. I malfunctioned. Okay. Alright, had to recode myself. Hold on a minute. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I have a bruise on my foot. I carried that with the voice. I have a bruise. I'm sorry, Alexis. I have a bruise on my foot and it hurts a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? What happened? You got an injury? I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. Crap. Ah, be careful! I think she noticed me looking at her. You slipped. I hope you're okay. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for an hour for But that only makes her outer face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this since and I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyhow? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, ain't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Juni? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Wi-Fi crashed hard right now, shake my head. You slipped and hit your foot on the fridge. Dang, you must have really been wanting whatever was in there, huh? My accents are gonna carry over to my normal talking. I'm glad you're back, Ray. Welcome back. Alright. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonists, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I ain't lost interest or nothing. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. That hurts. Then I hit the same foot on the TV. Golly, Alexis, you need to be careful. Ahaha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. I have a lot of bad luck, don't ask. Okay, well I just hope you can take care of yourself. Please be careful. Kiotsukete kudasai. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand that what Yuri means about reading in company is as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I really don't mean to. Sorry. I mean... Ahaha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. I'm so shy. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page.
Sorry.
I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading.
Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it on my own. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. So shy. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see.
Imagine a country boy Japan in a literature club. I know, right?
Yuri remained silent for a moment.
But Juni, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or nothing. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Yep, you'll never be you'll never be able to play this game the same again, Ray.
I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute.
Ah, well, what are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
I'm gonna need the Juni voice. No.
Ah. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow! Yo! Aight. I see how it is. I guess I'll do something more reading. Do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up big, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in the composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags.
Your accent is so good.
What the heck? Nani the heck? I do the same myself. Ooh, who should I show my poem to first? Wait, we got Yuri, right? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monika. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her.
Your girlfriend?
I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads a poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
Don't. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it into down more thoroughly. How to read, man? I can't read this stuff, man. Dang on words, man. Yeah. Okay. I tell you what, reading words is hard. Anxiety and precious going on. Butterfree. That's my purse. I don't know you. I love King of the Hill, by the way. It's all toilet noises. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Pocket sand. Pocket sand. Dang old Dale, man. Dang old Megalomart, man. Dang old Megalomart. Dang old Boo, man. Alright. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh my god, LMAO! I sell propane accessories. Do you mind if I read your poem now? I'm using my regular voice. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts, process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Is that your regular voice? The world will never know. Coast under the lights. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Nani? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Bruh, that took like, dang on, like 1 minute, man. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. How much money to permanently speak in a country accent? No, I can't do that. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Juni. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, bruh. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Juni. Me too! Ray! What the heck? Nani the heck? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for subbing with Prime. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wonder how many sub points we have now. We should have a good amount, honestly. Hey! Welcome back, Alexis. No problemo! Hey Ray, did you enjoy playing Black Return? Not Black Return. Eternal Return. We should play again sometime. I thought it was a lot of fun. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori. This is a good poem, Juni. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of girl who would be writing poems in her spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Juni. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's just something that only really good people do. Thanks, Ayori. It was fun. I want to win a game. We can win, Ray. We can do it. We just need to practice. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that. Yatta! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Ooh. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Hey, don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. She get cranky, she get hangy. Who should I show my poem to next? Hi, Juni. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Robot voice! I'll try it. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha ha. Oh, never mind. Don't worry, Juni. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. No, I don't. Great job, Juni. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not really sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Ooh in the head. Honey? It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Ha ha ha. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Welcome back! Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, but allowing people to get something out of it just by... No, I'm gonna be right back. Or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased. Toward their own kind of style. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Wait. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. see. Well, let's just read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction to spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I real blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. And beep boop boop bop boop boop bop. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it kind of... because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Only robots have writing tips of the day. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Brrr. Oh gosh, I don't know what voice to do for Nazi. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I had anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. They missed the context clues. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Juni did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Juni liked my poem too, you know. She even told me that she was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. She roasted her. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Juni appreciates my advice more than she appreciated yours. She likes you. Huh? And how do you know that she didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Juni started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, you guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they noticed I was standing there. Juni. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Juni. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Juni? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be. Ah, snap! We gotta fix some money. Oh my gosh! Help! Psst. Okay, so Ray, I don't know if you know this, but like in these kind of games, you can't go the middle ground, or you'll always get the doo-doo ending. So like, even though I personally would be like, let's get it, you know, like how about the bring in another outsider? I gotta go with the girl I'm trying to, you know. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't happen in the first darn place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't think you should too. Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody is taking her side. She's trapped at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps just to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. Did you always have a fried egg on your head, Juni-chan? No, I didn't. Juni, stick up for a girl. That's right. That's right. Gotta stand by Yuri. Rayo, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Did you look at my card I made you yet? Wow, raid! Scuff Apples, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Hello. Welcome to this very strange stream. Probably the weirdest stream that I'll ever have in the history of streams. I hope you don't mind. So nice to meet everybody. How is your stream, Digital Apples? So nice to meet you. Thank you so much. How did it go? You saw the card and you didn't react. My heart. What did you stream? If you don't mind me asking. Honestly, like, I don't usually stream these kind of games. I'm just streaming this because it's Valentine's Day. So I'm just doing a lot of weird voices. And yeah, I'm sorry about that. Your design is so cute. Thank you! Oh, Fall Guys. I need to play more of that. I have that, but I haven't really played it. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, little creature. I appreciate all the compliments.
Ooh, well, I hope everybody's having a good Valentine's Day. Hope everybody got lots of hugs and sweets. And if you didn't, and you just stayed inside, watch anime all day, well, that's cool too. Cause, yeah, me too. Feed. I did. Oopsa. Auga. Well, I'm glad you had a good Valentine's Day, Rayo. You weren't really on Discord, didn't you? There's your raid. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Digital Apples. Okay. Yeah. Hold on a minute though. Let me do a shout out. Digital Apple. Hopefully this works. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all I did was watch anime. What did you watch? Leaflet? Ah, you have those emotes. So cute. I also follow Leaflet. Kimetsu no Yaiba, of course you did. Are you rewatching it because they announced the second season? Headpats! Thank you for the headpats! It's no problem, Digital. Thank you so much. I'm so excited for that. I really, and then they also announced that they're coming out with a movie soon in America. Yeah, I'm excited. It's been like 2 years, man, hasn't it? It's been like 2 years since, Demon Slayer came out. It's been a long time. Rhea, you missed my scuff karaoke earlier. Pika! Alright guys, so oh, I actually started a while ago but never finished. Wrapping it up now. Ooh! I hope you like it. Tomioka Mana's bundle. I watched it when it first came out. I need to rewatch it. You now have 9 viewers. Hello, viewers! I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope I don't scare you away once I start doing my weird voices again. I promise it's not normally like this. I'm apologizing in advance. Okay, let's get back to it, I guess. But yes, thank you so much. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I have to go eat. Have a good stream. Ah! Enjoy your meal, Digital. I hope to see you around more. I'll have to get your next stream. Have a good meal. Good night. Thanks for the read. Thank you. Arigato. Okay. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it so well. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Juni, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, Eh? What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. I'll try to get you a raid every stream. What? You don't have to do all that. Just being here is enough. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, mostly. Juni, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Juni! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go! Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. I'm glad you like the robo voice. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Juni, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Yosh? Yeah. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. I promise I don't usually do this. Okay, we have to write a poem. Alright. We are trying to go for Yuri, but it's not really working, I don't think. Depression, sticky, sing, tenacious, kiss, variance, play, lazy, bunny, loud. What would Yuri like? Yuri would like, shoot, I don't know, this? Yeah, I did it. Puppy, friends, pleasure, silly, electricity, cute, fun, precious, fireworks, clumsy. I don't know, no, is it this? Yaha! Yes, I got it. Flower, papa, pain, lust, fireflies, empty, giggle, flying, hope, destiny. I don't know, empty? Ah. Boogers! Charm, melancholy, whirlwind, grief, lipstick, sensation, inferno, vivacious, misery, hopeless. Yeah. This is a little bit extra than just chatting, don't you think? Aw, snap! Bro, you right. Thank you for reminding me to change it. A little bit extra, huh? Also, hello, buds. Welcome back to the stream. Doggy. It's doggy time. Bruh, we've been dokiing for a long time. I didn't even realize. How are you, buds? Happy Valentine's Day. Okay. Shame, marshmallow, feather, kitty, pink, unending, insight, hurt, fester, philosophy. Bed, rain cloud, sparkle, scars, nibble, vanilla, bread, parfait, adventures. I don't know, man. Amazing, anxiety. Vacation, calm, uncanny, secretive. Ambient, dance, happiness, misfortune, question, clouds, question? Crimson, chopping, dark. Dang it. Waterfall, disaster, marriage, judgment, wonderful, landscape, infinite, skipping, infinite? Is this your first time playing this? No! I beat this game when it first came out, but I have a bad habit of like forgetting stuff, so I really don't remember much about it. I mean, I remember some things, but... So it's kind of new. I don't know why that is though, like... I forget movies, games, and books so much. Like, so pretty much, if it has been like over a month, maybe 2 months since I've seen a movie, I can rewatch it and it's like...
I just like I'm rewatching it all over again for the first time. It's weird. It's kind of like annoying, cause like people be like, you know, you remember when this or that happened in this movie, and I'm like, no. And they're like, but you just watched it, and I'm like, sorry. I forget after a week. Well, thank you for making me feel a little better. Flee, promise. Frightening, peace, player, existence. Universe, together, contamination. Shine. Tears, defeat, dream, rose, beauty, don't know what to pick, boop, pop, always pick anime, blip. Rat, rat, nightgown, incapable. Top, too many words, don't want to read, blip, blip. Beep, boop, boop, pop, boop, boop, pop. Games. That's always the second answer. Melanie's idea, and she likes horror. Disarray. Tragedy. No, it's not tragedy. Journey. Dazzle. Come on, man. Okay, this is the last one. This is a long poem. Also, by the way, butts, I'm doing really weird voices, and I'm sorry that it's gonna be so cringe. I've been fine, and I'm currently eating instant noodles on Valentine's because it seems that's the most appropriate thing to eat today. Aww. You know what? There's nothing wrong with instant noodles. They's a bit yummy. Alright. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Juni. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Well, I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thank you. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really, I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either way, you're not hungry, or you want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just... something in my book. Yuri! Tell Juni to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Did a bull come by? Because it seems like everyone is a bit of yee-hawing. A little bit. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen that much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution? Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. Ha ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it! Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh, God. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours is really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori tries to wave to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard of anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? To be honest, I would have stolen some cookie for myself too. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend, what on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study, huh? To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. So sorry about that, I had to step away for a second. Oh, I didn't miss too much. These voices. I know they're horrible. But it's just kind of what happened. I'm glad your ears aren't rotting off. Piano. I wasn't aware that you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always been wanting to learn piano. Oh, that's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yeah! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Juni. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case. I play the piano, a total human activity that humans like to participate in on occasion because I too am human. Very true. I'm not giving anything away. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as he retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Eh? We're just, Yuri's gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping involve Juni in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Juni. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Juni, how come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions? What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Juni, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Error. Human subjects are attempting to escape club activities. Right, they're trying to escape.
Juni, do you like oolong tea? Yep. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri says the temperature on the kettle is 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Well, perhaps I will.
Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Juni. It's very endearing.
That... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Juni, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's just a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
It's because she's got big boobies. Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yeah! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Here's a bag of small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Classic mistake, Yuri. Never start with the strong stuff for tea beginners. Oolong and Earl Grey is gonna knock you out. Poor MC is gonna go through its rip. Really? I don't think I've ever tried oolong tea. I need to start drinking more tea. I had like 2 cups of tea today because my throats have been hurting.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this?
Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hadn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Strawberry tea.
that sounds interesting. Ah, snap! Look at this picture. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place a chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Juni? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you're just helping. That's something that, friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. Oh god, this is weird. The situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. Her heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri didn't avert her gaze. I noticed her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Juni, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. I'd honestly be like, you gave me some free chocolate. Where's the rest of the bar? For real. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? Alright, we're gonna go with Yuri, of course. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Juni, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it makes me really happy. Are you saying that you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. I think I'm gonna use my normal voice for the the prompts or whatever. I'm getting tired of sounding like a bumpkin the whole time. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. I could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
I'll be honest, I don't know that one. For all we know, the MC wrote on the paper was "Yeehaw! What a trick!" This is a poem. Probably. Welcome back, Alexis.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
I guess I have to say it in his voice.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what the heck it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Juni?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really are many people like you, Juni.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiled sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Good luck with that mighty task. Oh, to complete the Pokedex. Woo! Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Alright, who should we show our poem to now? I guess Sayori. Ooh, I like this one, Juni. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Hehe.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring things out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. And sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that is unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Juni. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in bottles. All in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. The end. Nani? What the heck? I have a raid? What the heck? Peachy Keen! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, raiders! Peachy has sent the gay. What the? How was your stream? Oh my gosh! I'm sorry it's kind of a weird stream. I'm doing weird voices and things. Seems like someone here is a little too yeehaw to notice the raid. I'm gonna be Hokage someday, believe it! Yeah, you better believe it. My alerts weren't working for me earlier, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what is happening. I was reading that poem. But also, yeah, I don't hear any alerts from Streamlabs for some reason. Also, thanks for the biddies. What the heck? Thanks for cheering, butts. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. I am Juni. I'm a friendly umbrella yokai. I usually play comfy games, but today we're playing Doki for Valentine's Day. So yeah, this is a little strange stream from normal. But yeah, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys will like this stream, even though it's a little scuffed and weird. But yeah, how was your stream? What were you streaming? I need to shout out Peachy Keen. Put it, got to type. Peachy Keen. Alright, hopefully that works. Doki is technically a comfy game. We have fun playing little Nightmares and House Flipper. Oh! Wait, you're playing the second Little Nightmares that just came out? Ah, thank you so much for the follow, Echo63. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But you have such cute emotes, Peachy. Oh my gosh. Well, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope everybody had some nice candies and felt comfy today. It's a psychological horror. I know. I finished the game when it first came out, but it's been a while, so... Just the first one. I've never played it before. Oh, thank you. I haven't played any of those either. I don't usually play horror games. Except for this one, I guess. I'm a big scaredy cat. Honestly, when I first played this game, I got really scared that, like,
my computer got overtaken by some horrible virus. But I won't give anything away. Anyway, sorry that it took me a minute to notice everybody. Yeah, I don't hear alerts. I wonder why though. I gotta fix that. Holy crap, Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being all cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got some pretty passionate about this, huh? No horror games, only stressful games like yesterday, Tanuki Soup 4, and there's gonna be more. Yeah, I need to finish that. We're gonna play more of that this coming week. Casually has over 700 hours on Destiny 2. Oh my gosh, that's so much. I do like Destiny though. 1.3 thousand on Skyrim. Dude, Skyrim, that's my game right there. This is really nice with mods. There's so much you can do with Skyrim. OMG! Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna have to keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a bit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Ha! Halo Reach! Woo! I suck at FPS games. Except for, I mean, really the only one I was ever okay at was Destiny. And I might not have been good at that either. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you're a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It felt flat. That may be true, but I just want to try something different. I'm still figuring all this out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying, complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS, ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Reach brings back the memories. 3 and Recon were the best. I've never played a Halo game. If I'm being honest. Amy likes spiders. You know what I learned about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends talk about spiders too? Or start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Nah, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being.
Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But this makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, so long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something familiar today. Huh? I missed that. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding her words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. By the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Gosh, there's so much talking! I, brother of a culture, casually has run 5k hours on Minecraft. Bruh, I need help on Minecraft. I suck at that game. Of course, I haven't really played it that much. I used to play it every week. I don't know if I'm going to be playing it tomorrow. I might. I don't know if I'm going to be playing it tomorrow. I need to finish Super Mario. Ah, we have to show the Monica! Hi again, Juni. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that. Wait. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. Oh, hello. Pokédoir. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Sorry is weird. It's not usually weird, I promise. It's a special day today for Valentine's Day. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. I think your poems are the most romantic. I totally know what romance is because, too, I am human. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Nah, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Monica was the Terminator, but for literature. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we are also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a few days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best shot. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Blech. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Spoken like true breathing human being, Monica. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ha ha, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. There's so much talking. Suddenly, she's finished. I think we can write up a yeah poem on the spot. Yeah. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to the seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Ah-ha-ha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. The sun dawns over the land, and so I say yeehaw into the sky. And with my hand on my hips and gun on my hand, but in my hand I know that today someone will die. Nani? What is this? Nani zore? When's this thing gonna be over? It's time for me to end this stream. My throat is like really hurting. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Juni liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work at all. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Juni. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Juni lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I guess I need to save this. I haven't saved it all! You can never escape literature, just like school in real life. That's true! I'll just have to go with what I wrote for you today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. My poem is called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you are presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. When she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finished, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Wait. Wrong voice! Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite that poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends... Whoopsie. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival. I will be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you will be reciting. Jeez! I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It has been working out really nicely so far. So much! As for the festival, we'll continue planning tomorrow. Monday is the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright! I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm in Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Not everyone can just walk on stage and yee-haw their way out. How many times have I told you? I don't know. Oh god, okay, I think I'm gonna end the game. Alright, and save it one last time. Oh gosh. That was like so much reading, like... Okay, so I'm never gonna do this again, by the way. I don't know what I'm gonna play next year for Valentine's Day, but I'm not gonna do this again. My voice is killing me. Anyway, should we rate somebody? Is there somebody you guys want to watch? Thank you for suffering through that. I know it might have been kind of cringe. Nobody redeemed the card. So I guess I'll just do that on stream. Hold on. I'll go ahead and do that real fast. Alright, I'm going to write a card for everybody watching right now. Hold on. When I hand draw it. Oh man, I didn't have my thing out. That sounds weird. Alright, wait. Put it a bit. Okay, wait. Okay. Alright. Happy Valentine's Day. My handwriting's kind of weird. Juni. 2021. Alright, that's my card, you guys. No reading card it. What'll do? Oni-chan, nani? There's your card, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Oni-chan, nanda yo? Oni-chan no pantsu ga daisuki. Rhea, what are you doing? What does this do? Oh, you redeemed it. Oh wait, hold on a minute. You redeemed it. Hold on. I gotta do a personal one. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Oh no, it's going white. Hold on, we gotta do it white. Hold on. Hold on. I haven't worked in this in a minute. Hold on. Erase. Oh my gosh, I need a bigger eraser! butts. Okay. Let me change the color. Alright. Am I still on eraser? Oh, no. What does this look like? Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, but, Happy Valentine's Day to, hold on, to, okay, we gotta put the two. Should I draw butt? Two butts. How do I draw a butt? Cause it's probably just gonna look like a W. What kind of butt should I draw? I don't know. Cause that really just looks like a W. Hold on. Maybe we could draw it from this side, like that? This is getting weird. Okay, we'll go with that. From Juni. Oh, wait. Love you. Whatever. There we go. What do you mean? Look above. Honestly, just want to see what's alright. Well, there you go. I don't know if you can tell it's a butt, but I tried my best. Your Discord icon. Discord. Oh, I can't draw that. What is that though? Okay, well, I hope you accept it. I'm sorry it's ugly, but I tried. I'm really not an artist. People think I am, but like I can't just do stuff on the fly. Like, okay, hold on. Nani! Okay. What? Maybe I'll make you a better one. I'll make you a better one, but then send it to you, okay? Let me get a better one. I'll figure something else out. My butt is an anime nose. Hi, welcome back, Alexis. You could try my very odd Twitch icon, which is literally a butt. Yeah. Oh, you want me to draw that? Alexis! I love you! I love you! Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much for being here all the time, Alexis. Happy Valentine's Day. You mean a lot to me. You being here means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I'll try to draw your Twitch icon and send you a better color, okay? Man, by the way, I don't usually stream on Sundays. This is like a special thing. Usually Juni rests on Sundays. But I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow. Who should we raid, by the way? Raid Oni-chan. Who should we raid? Who's even online right now? I'm really close to the microphone. I'm sorry. Bianca's online. Ray's online. Ray's playing Left 4 Dead. Hooray! You have good decisions. What does that mean? Great, can't wait to have another mustache-delicious butt. Alright guys, let's see, who should we read? What do you guys feel like watching? Let's go to Twitch. Let's go to Twitch. Twitch.tv. Pause. I apologize in advance for my weirdness. You're not weird.
love and accept you here. Okay, let's see. Who to be? Looking on the Twitch. This dang old cold up in there, man. This dang old cold up in there, man. My feet like dang old ice blocks, man. Ow! I hurt my toe. Okay, I don't know. We're just gonna raid Ray, I guess. Okay. Oh, by the way, when we raid, you again type this. I very much appreciate it if you would just type that. Copy paste. Copy. Copy yoshimasu. Alright. How do I do stuff? I gotta go back to my dashboard. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. I know it was a weird stream. Probably not ever going to do it again. Be back to our regularness tomorrow and the rest of the week. Hooray. Nani? This is starting soon. This even started yet. It was cute seeing you fumble around with words. Oh my gosh, it was hard. Like, but I got used to the voices after a while. Indeed. You guys seriously don't have any suggestions? Alright, here we go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day one more time. Bye bye.
Wow. びっくりしました。